the best numbers ever. We keep doing this series, and I really like it. We're up to number 11. Who are the best players to ever wear the number 11 just for the 49ers? I do not give a damn what they do for other people. Don't care. So the number 11 is one of the first numbers that we've had where there's just so many players to choose from. Now, obviously, you got to kind of start with let's go in terms. Let's go in terms of most recent, okay? Brandon Ayuk, right? We got to talk about BA, who just keeps killing it. Matt Barrows put out an excellent piece. Just talking about his observations for camp and kind of the things that he's seen and all that stuff. But one of the things I took, go check that out with the Athletics. It's an incredible job. He did a great job. But one of the things he came out was the player of minicamp and OTAs. It was Brandon Ayuk. It's Brandon Ayuk. And so he's awesome. Now, do I think he's the greatest to ever wear number 11? No, I don't. But I did a little research, which I feel like I need like a button that just says like, and it just like it's like a pull string doll, right? Like if there was a John Chapman plush doll with rosy red cheeks, one of like the 5 sayings I think would be, I did a little research. Uh, Brandon Ayuk is already, get this, 25th in 49ers franchise history with receiving yards. 25th. Now he's got 2,589 career receiving yards. Now, again, that they only monitor during, regular season. But he is not far away. Let's just say hypothetically, Brandon Ayuk had another 1,000-yard season, which I'm willing to bet on. I don't care who the quarterback is. That would vault him up really quick to number 15. Like he could jump from 25th all-time receiving for the Niners to 15th really, really quick. So, yeah, I mean, there's some names. Check out these names that are in that category. 24th, Clyde Connor. 23rd, Hugh McElhenney. 22nd, Frank Gore. 21, R.C. Owens. 20th, Alan Bills. 19th, Monty Stickles, the all-name team from the 60s. 18th, Anquan Bolden. He could pass Anquan Bolden. Again, just what they did with the Niners. Bolden was only here for 3 years, but Debo is ahead of him by 700 yards. And so that's interesting. Even though Debo's been here a year longer, that's interesting. 16, Dave Parks. 15, Gordy Salto. I'm sure I totally butchered that name, and I apologize to all of the Gordy fans out there. Josh Johnson wore number 11. He doesn't count for a while. Marquise Goodwin. I'm just going to be honest. I'm a big Marquise guy. Longhorn. Coach gets that dude in high school. Amazing human off the field. He played really well. Not in the conversation. Quentin Patton wore 11. You remember the general? And then I think the hands down favorite, we're going to go with some more players after this, but the best number 11 all time, there it is. Alex Smith. That's right. I said it. It had to be said. I'm with you, Ernie. I don't think it's close. Again, just judging off of Pro Football Reference, their site, they give that approximate value. Alex Smith has a 40. Brandon Ayuk has a 24. And yeah, right here, it will be Ayuk. If Ayuk signs an extension, Ayuk will be the best number 11 to play for the 49ers all time. I don't think there's really, if we're just looking at that approximate value, you have Steve Spurrier with 25, but Spurrier wasn't really good. He was the number 3 overall pick, though, which I thought was pretty cool. I mean, the whole Trey Lance thing or whatever, he didn't play much at all. I think he won 13 games as a starter, losing record, more interceptions and touchdowns, just whatever. Some other key notable names that showed up: Ty Detmer, Jeff Brom, Bob Gagliano, Dan Melville. I love that. And Bob Waters. So that's kind of what we got. Those are all the number 11s. And then at the end of the show, we will go with, the best number 12, which that one, I'm just going to be honest, little anticlimactic.
The 49ers Rush Podcast.